Nigeria, jaga, jaga. Everything scatter. For one day, so far. Bossa, gunshot in the air. Good evening, everybody. Once again, I welcome you all to this program. This program, GCSDN, Global Coalition for Security and Democracy, they bring a come our way every Friday, 4:55 p.m. Nigerian time. We call this program Poto Poto. This program now today enlighten us about the socio-economic and political issues with happen for our country, Nigeria. And I'm even a country brother, Fidelis Ilobe Keme, where they anchor the program every Friday. As I know today, if I take a very good look at the topic, I will understand where they go. Hunger in the land, suffering in the land. A lot of things they happen, but still the politicians they don't care about the people. They still do what they like. The 10th assembly, they accused the 9th assembly of 30 trillion naira stolen. They don't use where they just steal them. So today's topic now, the 9th assembly stole 30 trillion naira. Why the 10th assembly talked about it like family matter. Another slap on our face. I don't know why put them like this, because 30 trillion naira, not be 30 million naira, not be 30 billion naira. You see these politicians, we could not say that they feel for the people, for the hunger and starvation within that country right now, and the poverty and the insecurity. In fact, those things they make them richer the more. So they don't care. They don't pity the people. They talk about 30 trillion naira. They talk about them as if a family matter. Even family matter, what person give person, Dr. Beledi, they serious photo. But this one, they say, somebody you must talk, somebody must say. You're talking about 30 trillion naira, bro. You see, well, make I play the video before I begin talk more. Make it not like say, make I just watch and see what they address 30 million naira stolen. See, listen very well to the lines. You will understand why they painful, why they slap on our face. Just listen to the lines we Senate President Akpabio use. Take address the former Senate President. Make una listen to the lines very well. Now go get with it. Why they think they boy me? Just listen.
Of doing something in the interest of the nation. We are saying what you did at that time has put the nation in more mess economically. And therefore, because of the current economic situation we have found ourselves, that there is need for us to look at the details and to know whether they were rightly spent. But then there is somebody that must make a statement on this issue. Senate President Emeritus, dismissed Senator Ahmed Lawan. Just say a word so that we can go into the next issue.
Well, thank you. And you called me to speak. And of course, something else happened. So I had to sit down. I have two issues to speak to. First of all,
I pause some. No, know why I pause some. When they talk about 30 trillion naira here, when we can listen the tune where this Senate President take coming, he talk like very painful thing. As if this thing, you know, so yes, this thing they put us for this economic crisis all day right now. Then he said somebody must say something about this. He can't refer to the 9th Assembly Senate President Ahmed Lawan. He said just say anything so that we move on. We're gonna listen very well to the lines. Just say anything so we move on to the next issue. So all we need to do now, just come talk now, it don't matter. Just talk anything so that making up like say you know respond. So that we jump to the next issue. Not be 30 trillion, Steve. We at least we know what we don't take. Just make a memo and listen. Make a listen to this thing here.
Of doing something in the interest of the nation. We are saying what you did at that time has put the nation in more mess economically. And therefore, because of the current economic situation we have found ourselves, that there is need for us to look at the details and to know whether they were rightly spent. But then there is somebody that must make a statement on this issue. Senate President Emeritus, dismissed Senator Ahmed Lawan. Just say a word so that we can go into the next issue.
Well, and you called me to speak, and of course something else happened, so I had to sit down. I have two issues to speak to. First of all, there is nothing that the National Assembly that makes laws on them that cannot look at them and consider them. If there were expenditures wrongly done in contradiction to the provisions of the Constitution, the National Assembly can look at the expenditures, and if sanctions are needed for unlawful or wrong or unauthorized expenditures, the National Assembly can provide the sanctions. That is one. Secondly, Mr. President, what the 9th National Assembly approved or ratified in terms of ways and means was not 29 or 30 trillion. It was 22, but there was 819 billion to attend to deal and address very serious infrastructural dilapidations that we had across the country. So it was not 30 trillion. It was 22, and then of course the one we had made it almost 23. So if we have a ways and means that is 30 today, that means something happened between then and now. And it's for the National Assembly to find out what happened. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, nobody in this chamber should suggest that we shouldn't look to anything that we feel is in the public interest. But let me say this very clearly. What Nigerians want today is food. What Nigerians want today is food and security. This belongs to the medium term or long term action that we need to take. How are we going to provide food for Nigerians and protect their lives tomorrow or from today? This report talks about it. Mr. President, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's consider it necessary to look at what happened in the past. But we are in the present, and the present is so unpleasant. And we have to act very, very swiftly. Thank you very much.
Even though the ways and means were part of the things that have put us where we are today, that we are saying that the expenses that were not explained, the expenses that we don't have details about, put us in the indebtedness that we are seeing today. The expenses that we don't have details put us in the indebtedness that we have today, and therefore has affected even the ability of government to provide essential needs and services for the public. That we need to look into those things. However, that what is facing us today.
Yeah, people, now welcome back. When I hear and I listen to those lines, see, Nigerians, if we not wake up, this will they go finish, they go kill all the poor people in Nigeria because of their greed. Their greed is too high. It's too much. The greed is too much. Look, now listen to those lines very, very well. You bring such matter come National Assembly where you know say they cover them. You won't tell me say you not get evidence before you bring such matters. That means you get your evidence very well. And from the way you talk, so you get evidence. Then two, the past Senate president, he dey defend himself without evidence. Without evidence. Make una remember from the beginning, they tell us say just say anything, just talk, so that we move on to the next issue. Now, they can't, after he talk finish, he can't talk say na food and security, na food wey Nigeria need now. He can't talk about insecurity too. Say na food Nigerians need now. That word is deep. Forget about this money. We will find out how to take feed them small, make they just eat. They're hungry. Then, this insecurity we talk about, a day for a time. Big time, a day. Hunger day for a time too. He not see him as problem. He do 8 years. He not see him as problem. Now they see insecurity and food as problem. This present Senate President Akpa become reply am. Tell am say, guy, not be say we dey vex, so we know about this money. He can't tell am say some details were not explained, some expenses were not explained in details. That's to say, guy, we know wetin play. Even for that one, we want our share. We want our share. Not be the insecurity and even food, wey the hunger be their problem. We know wetin play. Even at that, we want our share. If you watch wetin tell am say expenses not explained put Nigeria in this situation. That's a deep word. But they not tell the man say, Oga, see evidence. You must provide that money. They let her know with their body language and their talk, say, Oga, Baba, we know about this money. You're too greedy. Only you don't feel pocket them. You must give us our share. Or we'll continue to talk about them. I'm about use Britain and saying our food that Nigerians need now. That is close these people we will see later. Why I bring this thing come outside and why this thing is very, very sensitive to me. They say these people they deliberately purpose they play with our intelligence. They insult our thinking faculty. They tell us to our face we are not smart, we are not wise. And as I say, issue like this will come up, it will be like joke. It will be like family matter. Where two brothers they fight, then they settle them. It will be like where two brothers, one will go take one 15 naira, they catch them, or they say, okay, more settle. It not they matter to them. They talk about money where you steal, where you misuse, where you don't give account of. They talk about the food and insecurity as if now hunger did the land, as if now insecurity did the land. You be Senate president for how many years for crying out loud? What did you do? You did nothing. You stole and stole and stole in collaboration with the then president and the cabals. Now you are saying Nigeria need food. That means what you stole is nothing. We should just forget about it. Let it slide. I'll see you guys later. My people, until we wake up, begin to put a stop to this nonsense. Until we wake up, begin to tell them, say, enough is enough. Things like this will continue. Things like this will continue, it will worse. The hunger will be so, it will be just a small thing. Because the people where they give or make policies for a country to move forward, now them they loot the country. How it is the country to move forward? Now them they steal the treasury dry. How it is hunger not going to increase? How it is security not going to increase? because money meant for these problems have been stolen. They don't steal them, they don't loot them. Money meant for insecurity, money for agriculture, money for health. They don't steal everything. So it not go work. If we just God, it not go work, because we need to bring out our voices. We need to speak in one voice to put an end to this menace. These people, they are constituting nuisance in office. Big nuisance. It is still money, right, left, back, front, up, down, and center, without any feeling, without any fear. Because they know say the Nigerian people, they're very docile. They are very easy to manipulate, either with religion or ethnicity or tribe. Until we eschew those nonsense, these people will continue to manipulate us, to use us, and to keep stealing from us, keep stealing our commonwealth, our resources, until we stand up to say enough is enough. Look at the hunger going on. Let me play this video for you guys. Make una see wetin hunger dey cause. Revolution don dey start gently. See am, make una see am. Start. I have to 3 videos of hunger. Wetin hunger cause for the country. Make una see am. No, I just take una time.
You can see it. You can see it happening live in Abuja. It's happening in a zoo country. The federal territory. Ross. Leave open. Now government property. Okay. Leave open. This is government property. Our property.
Have been kept in a warehouse for months. See it happening live in Abuja.
It's happening live.
This country
It's happening live. You can see it with your eye. It's happening live. In FCTA, Abuja, Federal Territory, it's happening live.
of rights.
Masses are hungry, and these people kept this kind of thing in the warehouse for months. This country is wicked. The leaders of this country, they are heartless. This most useless country I have never seen in my life. See it happening live in FCTA, Abuja, Gwagwa Tasha 2, Gwagwa Tasha 1 at Panteka. It is happening live. Our people are wicked. Our people are wicked. The government are wicked.
It's happening live of rights. I've been kept in a warehouse for months. See it happening live in Abuja.
When I see that video, that explains how wicked our politicians they, how heartless then they. When they put that food for them, they call you say APC member can't take. They call you say Christian can't take. They call you say Muslim can't take. They call you Northern can't take, or they call you Satan can't take. But they live on there, they see the hunger with the wire on her. They live on until the hunger push and discover her, and begin to take what it belongs to now. That's how heartless they are. They go, they pretend, but still, now this same people they talk say Nigerians are hungry. Now they still hide the food to feed you now. That's what I think about that 30 trillion. They just want to talk and make it up like say they talk. They not talk, then they collect their own. That 30 trillion self, Akpabio and his gang, they fight for their pockets. They fight for their pocket. They are fighting for their pocket. Nigerians, make una wake up, because these people, they take us for a ride. If really they get small feelings, small sympathy for the people, therefore don't open that warehouse saying share that food. When there's people, they fall for street. Therefore don't open the warehouse saying share that food. But they not send. But they will come on television, they talk as if they care. They talk, oh, the poverty in the country right now, the hunger in the land right now, blah, 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 blah. Rubbish. Rubbish. They don't mean well for anybody. They don't care. They don't send anybody. So my people, I take God beg una. Whatever you deserve, I use and take beg you. If we must get out from this mess, if we must free ourselves from these vampires, we need to stand and speak in one voice. We need to begin to speak truth to power. Because at the end of the day, I dey always tell una say poverty na two tribe. Riches na two tribe. I mean, na only two tribes we get for Nigeria. The rich and the poor. Na only two religions we get for Nigeria. The rich and the poor. The rich and the poor. Because if you dey do my person, e no dey see you. If you dey do my thanksman, make e dey power, e no know you. If you dey do, we dey the same religion, you dey waste your time. Because e go call somebody else so they dey stick together, wey be politician, make dem still steal again. They not trust you. You go open their nyash. So wake up. Put religion aside. Put ethnicity aside. Put tribe aside. Fight for your right. Fight for your right. It is your right. Fight for it. People now stop all this thing when they do what this, but they manipulate on 247. They walk on my head. I don't want to wake up. Make I quickly play another video of food where they loot again for warehouse. Then they come in and they tell us rubbish.
Some people go carry, some go carry one or two.
Una see am, not be revolution that they start soon. Niger they start soon. The hunger no dey push people, they no dey fear. But na the wrong way we dey go, because that food go only feed you for a short while, just for a very short period. The hunger will come again. You don't know the next warehouse will go attack. We don't know the next warehouse to attack. The hunger will resume, maybe even worse. That is why we need to fight it once and for all. Fight it once and for all. Come outside, speak our mind, tell the government, change the constitution, change the policies, make things work. Arrest Yakub Muhammad, INEC chairman, prosecute him, let him go to jail. Everybody that have stolen Nigeria, prosecute them, let them go to jail. If you really want to work. See, let me tell you something. For a country to move forward, however they use Singapore and China as an example. In the 80s, 70s, China was past Nigeria, Singapore was past Nigeria. But when their leaders, their present leaders came on board, they decided to change the narrative. They decided to change the country for greatness. They started with themselves and the top leaders, not with the bottom. Because if you deal with the top, you don't already pass the message to the bottom, they will cut their code according to their size. But in the case of Nigeria, they deal with the bottom, we not even see food chop. Then embrace the one we steal the money. Just like one senator talked some time ago. Senator Shehu, he said if them Buhari then won't fight corruption for executive, then they use deodorant spray. If they want fight am for legislative, then they use insecticide. And not true. If they want fight poor man for stealing mangi, na insecticide they use. But if they want fight big man for stealing billions of dollars, they will use deodorant. You see the kind of ridiculous punishment. My people, I don't talk, my voice don't weak. Before I go, make I still play this video for an idea of food where they go kidnap for some certain places. Let me take a look.
Ka gani yanzu nan dogarawa ne gashi mutane gayi nan ka gani taliya ce gayi nan round ce gayi nan suna iba ka gani da yawan mutane ba musulmai bane da yawan mutane ka gani musuluncin na ƙarya ne Allah ya gare daidai ka gani sallan juma'a aka sako amma ga nan mutane fashi suke shiga musuluncin ya zama na ƙarya ka gani ba imani ka gani gayi nan nan dogarawa ne Zaria Kaduna State gayi nan highway
See, that Kaduna State to Zaria, that they ambush that truck. My simple advice to the government. I get advice from the government, I get advice from the people. The people will be say, my friends are these people. Make una stop all these things. Make una enter street. Peaceful demonstration. Bring the government to table. Make we discuss the way forward, how we want Nigeria to be for us. Give them our terms and conditions, no more their terms and conditions. That are the advice for them, because when they go like this, they go label on a terrorist, they go label on a hoodlums, bandit and kidnappers, shoot on outside. So that they steal, and be stiff. Then for the government, they could be honest with the people. If una want succeed, we could arrest Yakub Muhammad, INEC chairman, and we could prosecute them and arrest everybody who don't steal during Buhari time. We could prosecute them. Then anybody who corruption charges for that time to make una prosecute them. They make una change too, make una turn a new leaf. They make una begin make policies wey go favor the people, and make una work towards changing the constitution. Then Nigerians go take una seriously. Nigeria go know say una ready to work. But if una dey keep quiet like this, or una get am for mind say as dis people dey steal, dey block, dey not steal, as they dey ambush all these truck and warehouses, dey collect wetin belongs to them. So una go use force. If una use force, wetin go come out for it, e no go good for anybody. So I dey tell everybody now, in all fairness, let us do the right thing before it is too late. Abeg, make una like, make una share. Make una like, make una share, make una comment. And make una see wetin our email dey there, our GoFundMe email dey there, our PayPal dey there. Make una support us to support Nigerians. We get so many projects wey we do for Nigeria. So many for Nigeria communities. So I beg, make una help us to help the community. Until I see una again next week, my name remains Fidelis Ilobekeme. I'm the anchor this program we call Poto Poto, and at GCSDN Global Coalition for Security and Democracy in Nigeria, they bring this program come our way. Now, 4:55 p.m. Nigeria time, every Friday we do the program. I hope I will see you again next week Friday. And I say make una have a blissful weekend. Until we see again, una bye-bye. Remain blessed.
Nigeria jaga, everything scatter. Come on, they suffer. Bossa, gunshot in the air.